All right, honey buns. Hi, I'm Sive. Welcome. So glad that you are here. This is my channel, Stories in Sive, and we are going to be reading a book together, Rouge by Mona Awad. Let me bring you back because this reading journey was a very different experience for me, and I hope that you enjoy the video. I've just started Mona Awad's new release that came out, and I'm going to do a little vlog. Chronologically, you will be probably seeing some sort of intro clip before you see this clip, but I started it without, filming that clip, and I want to give you my thoughts. Ignore how shiny my face is. I've put on my moisturizer. Don't forget the neck, So we open with Mirabelle. Mirabelle is our main character. Mira to her friends, Belle to her mother, and Mirabelle to neither. Essentially her mother has passed away, so she is recounting and recalling some memories of her mom while also going through her funeral. There's a prologue that opens up feeling pretty speculative right out the gate. Some weird things are happening. There's a lot of questions being asked to the reader in and you remember how that shadow looked, don't you? I had a little bit of a slow start with my previous physical read, and I'm just devouring this very quickly, 30 pages in without really trying that hard, and I'm remembering, hey, this is what it's like when you read a book you actually enjoy. I'm not gonna overcomplicate it or anything. I've read 30 pages, go me. That's what I think. I love it so far. My mom always taught me to always do your neck because the neck never lies. And they said something super similar, and it said the neck is the window to the soul, whereas like a parody of your eyes are the window to your soul. Anyways, I just thought it was really funny, and I always tell my friends all the time, SPF on your neck, moisturizer on your neck, any serum that you put on your face, put it on your neck. So it's very funny seeing all of that repeated back to me in this setting where it takes skincare and turns it into a horror twist. My mother is very conscious about skincare and started anti-aging regimens when she was about 18. She is now mid-50s. Her skin looks amazing. If you've read this book, take this with a grain of salt, but Mirabelle's mom is reminding me of my mom and some of the practices. And it's just very interesting. I'm gonna stop talking because I've only read 30 pages. Much time has passed since I last spoke to you. I'm in the woods. It's October. It's spooky season, and I still have not finished Rouge by Mona Awad. But I've made it a great way through. I'm a little bit close to 100 pages left. So my goal was to read a little bit while we were here in the woods, and I was successful. This book is very weird and very unsettling, and it is proving to be a great October spooky read. I'd like to thank all who are involved to get us here and get us out here. Kyle with his wonderful truck, Kyle's dad for the property, my husband Jared for the wonderful, beautiful, I'm sure you're experiencing videography experience right now. I can also attribute the lovely smoldering fire that you see here today to my cameraman and husband. He's a wilderness extraordinary. I'll check back with you when I have a more serious reading update about how this is actually going. There you go. Hello, yes, time has passed. My husband and I have officially moved into our house, which is very cool. I have been reading, I truly have. It's just been very sporadic and 20 pages here, 30 pages there. Very few full sit down, I can spend an hour reading type of moments. I've been reading Rouge for almost a month now, which is kind of crazy to think about, but I am on page 260. I read a little bit this morning while we were at the campsite, and I was able to read a little bit over the week previous. Now, let me tell you how this is going. This is a highly, highly anticipated read for me. Rouge is by Mona Awad, which is the author of Bunny, which was a horror that I gave 5 stars. And when the pitch for Rouge came out, which is a gothic fairy tale horror, which is centered around the concept of skincare, vanity, and like the beauty industry, I was immediately captured. It was obviously by an author I previously enjoyed, and then the concept was just so like on point and on target for me. It has been true Mona Awad, unsettling, just craziness. Very few moments for the reader of foundational clear reality. The narrator is unreliable. All the characters are unreliable, and even some of the setting is unreliable. Mirabelle's mother, who was very, very obsessed with her looks, she was very vain. She was of French descent, and she owned a dress shop in California, and Mirabelle had moved away to Canada somewhere and opened up her own dress shop. She comes back to California, which is where she grew up and where her mom died, to settle her estate, figure out what she's doing with the house, with the business, etc. Her mom's boyfriend is at the house because they met because he was like a maintenance man. He's like this younger guy, then gets the angle of, you know, her mom's last days from this boyfriend's point of view. And then there was a shop assistant that worked for her mom who is actually trying to purchase the shop from Mirabelle. So there's a few different characters who are all giving testimony almost of what the last few weeks, few days of, you know, Mirabelle's mom's life. It's just very strange. Something is clearly off and something has clearly gone wrong. Mirabelle is being sucked into this beauty community at Rouge, which is this nighttime spa where treatments are had, and there's just weird symbolism all over the place. So I'm really enjoying it. It's super unsettling and spooky, so I've enjoyed it. I haven't gotten as much of a absolute what the hell is going on just yet, but we're 100 pages away from the ending, and I'm excited to experience that. So I'm gonna spend a little time this evening reading, and my goal is to finish this week. I will check back with you with final thoughts. Evenings, greetings. I've made it to part 6 and I'm on page 312. So I'm gonna wrap it up for the night because I did stay up very late last night while we were camping, and I still have 50 pages to go, and I'm not gonna finish this book tonight. I'll probably try and continue this almost as if it were a weekly vlog until I finish the book. Hi friends, good evening. It is actually just the next night, so I'm home from work. I did some reading while on my lunch break, and I have 20 or 30 pages left of Rouge, so I'm finishing that tonight. I just wanted to show you that it is fall and I am cooking soup, a nice big vegetable soup. I'm super excited about it. So it's about 6:45. I've been cooking since I came home. So I have a bottle of wine. Actually, let me show you. In honor of finishing Rouge, I stopped at the store to get the Apotheca, which is classic red and black. Very much the vibe of Rouge. Everything, all the outfits are black, white, and red. All the lip colors red, all the cheek colors red. So I will be breaking this open. My soup is gonna simmer. I'm gonna get changed and we are good to go for a reading night. Let's go. Okay, I've finished Rouge. It is the next evening and I'm ready to give you my final thoughts. In an effort to be spoiler-free, the ending was weird. Yes, super speculative, very, very out there. Just a straight up strange book. I think the ending was it was decisive and there was like a plot conclusion. However, there were a few like character relationships and a few like pinpoints that were kind of open-ended to allow for us as the reader to kind of think, okay, well, where is this gonna go? All in all, I really enjoyed this book. My reading experience was far from what I thought it was going to be. I do worry a little bit that taking the length of time that it took me to read this book did limit my enjoyment of it because I wasn't feeling extremely immersed in it, and that is purely because of my own life situation and moving and house and other external circumstances. I feel like this book in the right life situation would be just as hypnotizing as Bunny was. I definitely felt very like sucked in, especially at the beginning. So I do know that the writing is very strong. I will continue to monitor Mona a lot and pick up her stuff. Everything in me wants to give this a 5-star. I am likely gonna give it a 4. I feel like I might reread this in like 5 years and give it 5 stars. So it's definitely gonna be a copy that I keep on my shelves for a very long time. That is it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching this very weird vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like other bookish content like this, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you. This is Stories Inside. I do bookish stuff on here, so if that's your vibe, you should definitely subscribe and come and hang out with me. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.